Hey guys, it's Ashley, your scrapping nerd, and I'm back today with a layout for scrapasketch.com's December event. And today is challenge 9, and this is the sketch for it. And the challenge is to use embellishments that don't match the theme of the layout that you're scrapbooking. And this was my day to pick the challenge. And so I am using a collection by Photoplay, and it's a zoo collection called A Walk on the Wild Side. And I'm just showing you all of the papers in the collection. I'm going to use quite a few of them because you saw in the sketch that it was different, like squares. And so I'm going to use that opportunity to use different pattern papers. And so this collection is really cute. It's very cartoony and would be adorable with zoo photos. And I have the one sticker sheet that comes with the collection as well. So these are what am I trying to say? These are the papers, there it is, that I chose to use. And I put them, as you saw, next to each other. And then I realized that they kind of blended into each other. So I decided I would back each of the squares with a white border. And so that would help just kind of differentiate between the different patterns. And then that way I could use all of these kind of crazy patterns, but put it on the same layout, and it wouldn't be too overwhelming because I think that the white border will help to have a place for your eye to rest between the patterns. And so I am scrapbooking a picture, and it's my husband and my best friend's son, and we were in California at Disneyland for a family vacation, and this is just a picture of us walking to the convenience store, not even going to Disneyland. There's nothing extravagant about this photo. I just thought it was adorable because I was walking behind them, and my husband grabbed Theo's hand and said that he had to watch out for cars, and he was walking with it, and I just thought it was an adorable little moment. So I took a picture, and so the challenge of not using the theme for the picture is that these are zoo-themed scrapbook collection to go with just walking to the convenience store near Disney. And so I thought that worked, and then it helped because I wasn't sure how I was going to scrapbook this picture because, like I said, there's not anything hugely significant about the place that we're at or anything that we're doing. It was just an adorable little moment that I took a picture of. And so I liked this challenge and using this paper for it. I couldn't decide if I was going to do like a seasons, do a spring layout, but it'd be fall, or use a spring collection, but fall photos, or like a fall collection with, a summer photo. I wasn't sure. I kept going back and forth, and then I came across this photo and I was like, oh, this is perfect. And I can use that zoo collection. So this is why I love the challenges at the Scrap-A-Sketch event, because it makes you try to use up some of the stuff that you have, and then it makes you think outside of the box for your layout. So make sure that you check out all of the information below. I have the Scrap-A-Sketch Facebook page, and that's where all of the challenges are and the sketches, and it's every week for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And there's all the people that are playing along, and see what they do to see what theme they collection they had that they use separate from their picture. And so all that information is below. And so you can see I'm just working through each of these layers. The back white paper I kept full, but then each of the white layers I gutted so that the layout didn't become too heavy. I mean, it's a little bit thick, but because I gutted each of the layers, it's not that thick. And this white paper is the thin paper that you get in your scrapbook, like when you buy the new scrapbook and it comes with the paper in it. It's really thin. And so I used that because I just didn't want the layout to be hugely thick with all of these different layers of the papers. And I love that layer with, it looked like waves to me. And I was like, well, that would have been a cute paper to use for the beach. And I still have one other paper because each of them came with 2 in the paper pack. And so I'm like, well, that would be a cute beach wavy layout. So I'll probably have to remember that so I can get that used up. And I had redone after I did all the layers with the white, I felt like the main page in the back there, the white was too thick. So I had redone it and cut it a little smaller so that it matched the other layers. But I decided that I wanted to add a couple stitches to it. And so I grabbed some yellow thread and I cut a piece of graph paper. And I like to do this because it helps keep my my holes straight. And so I just cut a little piece so that I could line it up where I wanted it. And then I used my little Tim Holtz pokey tool, and I just poked the holes, and I did only a few on each of the layers. And I thought that would add like a nice little touch to the layout in between each of the layers. And so you can see here that it's just kind of up in the corner, and then there is some on the side I didn't show here, but you can see it now in the bottom left there. And I thought that was just a fun little element. And so I wanted to back the photo. And so there's this other paper that was in the paper pad, and you can't really tell once I back the photo that it's these little, like, I don't know what those are called, like tiki heads maybe. But the colors still show, and so I thought that was good to kind of tie it all in. I thought I was going to put this cut apart up in the left-hand corner, but I don't. I fiddled with these embellishments a lot, trying to get exactly how I wanted it with the with my embellishment clusters and the cute little animals that it was. And I thought I was going to add this greenery, and so you can see here I cut out some greenery and I pile it up here in my clusters, but I will remove that and end up not using the greenery. I thought that it took away from how cute the stickers were from the collection. I just thought it made it look too full up there, and I just didn't like it. And so then I thought, okay, well, let's maybe create like a base for the cluster to be on. So I pulled off one of these little squares that were square stickers that were not square stickers, frames that were on the sticker sheet, and I tried that, and I'm still trying to work with this greenery and get that behind the lion up here, but I just felt like it looked too thick. And so then I took out one of my dies that I had that's a postage stamp die, and I cut a square, and I used the part that it cut out to go behind the frame, again, to create a place for the embellishments to rest. And then I used the part that it cut out as another embellishment cluster place to have that blue kind of carry through. And I felt like the blue was a good way to tie in that crazy background paper, and my husband has the blue shirt on, and so I liked having that pop of blue. And then I have a tiger in the bottom right, and then a gorilla in the bottom left with the lion up front. And again, it's just so cute with this picture. And I had put I guess it's the title is wild, because look at these guys, aren't they just wild? But there isn't too much. I just thought that helped pull in all of the patterns and stuff. It's not like a official title. The little tab that it pulled in says "Feel the Magic." I did pull in a couple sayings that you'll see from my Echo Park sticker book that is a magical place. And I just pulled in the sayings. Don't have anything about Disney, but I just thought that the colors really went well. And so that sticker that says adventure, the one that says fabulous, the best day ever, those are all just the stickers from that sticker book. And then on the sticker sheet, it had this little washi strip, and so I put that down at the bottom, just kind of as a resting place for those two embellishment clusters that I have down there. And just finishing up that one, that little saying says memories, and so I thought it looked cute up in that embellishment cluster. And the sign says enjoy your day. But that's the layout, guys. Thank you so much for watching my video, subscribing to my channel, and liking them. I appreciate it so much. If you haven't yet, go ahead and hit those buttons. And everyone have a great day. Bye.